Hey everyone, it is Robin Ellis, otherwise known as Inspired Robin, and I'm coming to you this evening of Thursday, the 2nd of April 2026. We are on the full moon. I'm going to read from, because I have been getting back to the old ways of things, gratitude journal. And what this full moon says in this journal is, the full moon this month brings together the fire and air elements to meet the water element that has been active from the new moon. Call upon practical action steps to best utilize the purified state that the new moon has brought. It's time to do something and act towards your intentions. Hence why I've decided it is time to create another video for my YouTube channel and to channel and bring through some wisdom for the month of April 2026 from my own guides and guidance that I'm getting, and straight up out of the depths of everything. I'm feeling very much the nervous system. I'm feeling a lot of nervous system shakiness going on, and that's how my guides speak to me. They speak through my body. They show me what the feelings are at the moment. So it feels like we really need to work closely with just grounding ourselves and feeling safe in our bodies and in our energy. And nervous system healing is a big thing for me because I'm diagnosed with MS as well. So I find a lot of my experience comes in when it comes to helping people with nervous systems and even helping myself. And I find very much for me, the frequency work that I do with the crystal bowls here is very beneficial for my work. Doing yoga, breath work, grounding, feet on the earth, feet on the beach, walking in the beach area. And my forest background outside as well is very important. But anyway, another bit of guidance. I've got a few card decks. We're going to pull some card messages for the month and see what comes up from that as well. So stay tuned. So the old faithful deck of angels and ancestors, oracle cards. We're going to pull a card from them, from the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestors deck, asking for a general card for the energy of April 2026 for those who tune in to Inspired Robin. Oh, and my nervous system is really on fire right now, so that's very interesting. But I think I just wanted to mix the cards up and throw them on the floor. Wants to give me two cards, which threw out upright onto the floor, just two cards. So we've got the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right this month, as well as Stargazer, set your sights higher. These kind of very much tie in with some messages that I've heard on some of the other people that I listen to at this time of the month, Lee Harris being one, Pam Gregory being the other. So, Peacekeeper, let's read the message that comes with that. So, choose peace and happiness over the need to be right. Rather than trying to prove a point, save your energy for what's important. The Peacekeeper is a wise Native American woman who's been influenced by a white buffalo woman. She holds a peace pipe, which is emblematic of surrendering the need to fight and offering harmony instead. She is a soul who knows what it's like to feel under threat and to stand up for what she believes in and what is right. Her medicine helps you to take the higher road in every situation, even if you're under pressure to make a quick decision. Oh, see, I've got the nervous system shaking today. It is a reminder that within your hands lies the power to make the right choice for all involved. You may be feeling on edge due to a stressful situation, and the world is feeling that right now. I'm feeling on edge. Collective energy is feeling on edge. There's a warrior within you that wants to rise up, prove your point, and get the truth across. But you're being reminded by ancestor wisdom that truth will always be revealed in the end, which is why it's just important right now to just be able to be, strong in yourself and take care of you, kind of thing. It's more important at this time to avoid arguments or heated discussions where you'll be fighting a losing battle. There is much more power in choosing to move forward from a higher perspective. This will allow you to connect deeply to the guidance within and the intuition that will lead you towards the healing of the whole situation, along with any wounds it may have inflicted on you. Choose peace. It's calling you. Very much, see the table here behind me. That's my healing table. And I have been ritualistically attempting to do a guided meditation, chakra clearing every single day with using the bowls in a recording that I made for myself and working with the archangels on the chakras. It's a Diana Cooper meditation actually that I've done, which from her 2012 book. And it's just been helping me do that. Just stay in my space, observe what's going on in the world. I feel the energy. Obviously, I'm feeling it in my body tonight. And just taking care of myself. I've been, when it's warm enough, jumping in the pool, making sure I get to the gym as much as I can each week. I've had my parents visiting, they've just gone home, but spending time taking them to the beach as well has been important as well, because that's also grounding kind of action and activity to help with the nervous system and help with our energy, full stop, I have been feeling very a bit withdrawn sometimes, emotional other times, neutral other times. It's just been a wave, you might have noticed, in the energies of what's going on. I don't want to talk about the stuff that's going on in the world, we all know. But yeah, that's been pretty much it. Let go of the need to be right. Yeah, just being able to just observe at this point in time and stay, in a positive mindset as best you can for you and your family and the people you care about, the world that you care about. Breathe. That was talking about that with my Pilates instructor today. Just the breath, just being able to breathe through these times is important. Through the nose, out the mouth, lots of that going on. That's been very beneficial as well. Let's also see what the stargazer wants to share. We are in the full moon tonight as well. So, I've been looking up at the stars a lot too. Have you been looking at the night sky a lot as well? So there's just the card there. Stargazer. Set your sights higher. Another thing that I've noticed that this month is asking us to do, I got a card at Pilates class today about not looking back. I'm not going there. So we're moving forward in this world into the new earth energies, and our bodies are really adjusting to them at the moment, and we're holding that. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with its sparkles and light, shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals. Because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. Extended message is that you are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There's nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel and ancestor wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe. And the universe is not only within you, it absolutely adores you. You're talented, filled with strength, and have the abilities you need to turn your wildest dreams into reality. And I know I've been working on a lot of stuff in the background. I'm not going to reveal all of it at the moment, but a client has come into my world, and the work that I'm doing with this particular client and is very much like showing me a lot of who I am and what I'm here to do, and the trust in that. I love the fact that I'm getting regular sessions and getting to play with my team and my way of doing healings, particularly in the remote space. So that is showing me a lot of potentiality for what I'm here to do and what I've always been doing, but just on the level of, it's like the universe showing me where I'm heading and not to look back, to head in that direction. And for me, like, remote healing sessions has been something that's been a huge thing for me to want to do more of. It's my sweet spot, I feel. I love being able to just work on people while they're resting and just get the downloads and feel the body. And it's very strong. It's a very strong kind of healing session. So for me, that's what I'm noticing in my world. And there's other things too that I'm wanting to birth. But you know, it's baby steps, keep going, keep moving forward, keep working on the thing. And you'll know what your thing is too. It feels like this fire horse energy is kicking in this April. And despite all that's going on, focusing on the stuff that you're feeling guided towards and in your world is really quite powerful. It's a powerful thing. Things are shifting, and it's just holding that faith and trust in that shift that is happening. And I know I've seen a lot talking about it. So yeah, rather than do doom scroll thing, I know someone else has talked about that in recent posts. Yeah, just staying in your frequency. And that's another thing I've been working a lot on, like raising the frequency when I'm feeling down and low, just clearing my energy and then being consciously intentional about raising my frequency in my world, in my home, in my life. So sometimes I dwell in the down stuff, and that's important because you feel the shadow. I've talked about this a lot in other videos as well, like feeling that shadow side of the world, yourself, and that kind of thing. This card talked about not feeling good enough. Like, I've had those moments, and I know they'll happen again, where I feel, you know, like I'm not, the lack stuff. The lack thing has been a big one, and that's what I've noticed, you know, the universe showing me, my guides, my team, just life in general, showing me little tidbits of, or little drop-ins of trust in that I am not lacking, and I have so much to be thankful for, grateful for, appreciative of, and we all do. We just got to open our minds and our awareness to see the little things and even the big things that are there for us, that are not lack. They are abundance. And it's, despite what's going on, it's there. And us, for the taking for us, you know, just to see it. Like, wow, I look at those bowls there and that painting and the space that I've got here, and I feel so grateful, so empowered that I can come down here and just play these whenever I feel like I need to lift myself. So that's just like a little thing that I'm noticing. All right, let's move on to the next deck, which is Angel Prayers, another Kyle Gray deck. Let's see what angel prayer is there for us for this month of April 2026. For those who follow Inspired Robin. So a prayer for us. Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. What was I saying? And if you follow other channelers like Lee Harris as an example, or Pam Gregory, you may be seeing that little hint in their messages for the month of April as well, with the astrology, with just the guidance that they're getting from their guides as well. Amongst it all, there is that energy of creativity for all of us coming through as well, in whatever shape or form it comes for you. General meaning. You are a creative being, and the angels are encouraging you to tap into your gifts so that you can share your talents with the world. These can go beyond an art form or even music, as you are constantly creating your life. You are being handed a blank canvas by the angels and encouraged to paint what happens next. Extended interpretation is creative energy is flowing through you right now. Take some time to express this divine gift that you have. You are an artist with the phenomenal ability to create your life in the light of your creator. In order to take the next step, you're being encouraged to paint it, or write or sing about it. Bring it into creation in a loving, expressive way. And yeah, whether you've got crystal bowls and it's playing the bowls and it's singing. I know for me, like what's been coming through, and I'm not sharing it publicly, but when I'm doing a remote healing or I'm doing a healing on myself occasionally, my own light language will come through. And that's something that's new to me. There's a lot of stuff awakening in us, and there's a lot of ideas coming through. And so I'm cleaning out a lot of the past. I've been doing that slowly but surely in my world, so that I can make way for the new things to come through that I'm feeling bubbling up and downloading into me. So yeah, this is a great time to be focused on that sort of thing. And if you're needing some assistance to clear some of the old stuff, this is the perfect time also to go and seek out that therapist, the healer, the energy worker, whether it's me or whether it's someone else that you resonate with, because you'll feel in your 100%, divine truth and self who your person is, to help you clear those layers that might be still like blocking some of that creative spark that you've got going on. Yes, there's a lot of self-work we're doing as well, but sometimes it helps to just get a bit of out of your own way and get some help from an external assistance who's not probably, holding on tight to some of the stuff that you're not letting go of yet. So yeah, that's another thing too. Like if you're feeling blocked in that, know that you can get out of your own way and get some help from a therapist to nut out those layers. The next card deck I want to pull a card for us with is from The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. I want to pull a card for us for this month of April to go with these energies, with the guidance as well. For those who tune in to Inspired Robin. So we've got card 17, visualize. very much on that creative path there. So, what is the message you want to share? And look at the image while I'm reading there. It's beautiful, isn't it? If you can dream it, you can create it. So this goes very much with to express your creativity. Your imagination is a magical superpower that develops the content, look and feel of your life. You can use your inner vision to maintain or transform anything in your life. Visualization helps us to create a dream life without the perceived boundaries of the manifested world. To take your dreams out into the world, recall your vision of them as you meditate. Let the dream become a feeling that leads to a knowing that is so deeply ingrained it will become an automatic response. Through repetition, this response gains momentum toward the tipping point between vision and manifestation. Now that you are privy to this universal law, relax and enjoy the journey toward your desires. When a desire manifests into your physical life, a new desire will be born in your imagination, and a fresh path will unfold. So there is a meditation here. So we can do that in a journal work and some inspired reflections and actions. I'm not going to do that on this particular video, but I may actually create this as something else to pop on my channel so that you can come and sit and do the meditation separately. So I will create a meditation from this meditation out of the book. If you would like a copy of it and you can't find it on the YouTube once I do it, then reach out to me at Inspired Robin on any of my channels, either the YouTube here or Instagram Messenger, or I'm on Facebook as at Inspired Robin Healer. Or you can visit my website, and I might actually see if I can create my very first meditation link in there, as well as a blog or podcast post. So we will do that. So that is for this month of April. If you're interested, I'll include sound bowls in the healing too, because I would like to do a lot of frequency work. That is my part of my creative stuff, is the frequency work is huge for me. And if you're into that, then healings with me are possibly your deal. So let's pop that to the side, and I will make that later for you guys. And because it is Easter weekend, we're about to head into Good Friday, I'm going to spray Master Jesus Christ Light from Amanda Ellis at Angelic Celestial Colors. Oops. And we're going to pull a card from the Christ Consciousness Oracle for some guidance for us this Easter. This Easter season. Jesus. All right. It's aligned to everything we've been talking about so far. So we've got card number 48, spiritual practice, strengthen or structure and routine. What was I talking about? I've been on that table doing meditations as much as I can each day. Doesn't matter. It's not necessarily the same time at the day. It's when I have a moment to sit or to lay and pop my guided meditation on for myself. So this message for us: you are reminded of the importance of taking time to pause and connect with your higher self and your core beliefs. A time to sort through mental clutter and noise and come back to a state of inner peace. Without a regular spiritual practice, life becomes more frantic, unfocused, and harder than it needs to be. Spending time in quiet contemplation, joyous singing, chanting, or prayer are recommended. It can be done alone or with others, but regularity and adding structure to your routine will bring maximum benefits of well-being. Without spiritual focus and a practice to support it, we can quickly lose our direction and become distracted and out of harmony, forgetting our true nature as a child of God. It also can be a way to nourish ourselves, filling up your own cup so we can serve others better, having received what we needed first. A spiritual practice also helps us reaffirm daily what we believe and helps in our commitment to living a sacred life. It assists us on hard days when we seek help and during happier times too. Think about what you currently do to connect. Offer thanks, ask for guidance, or listen to Spirit. It may be that this is a call to continuation of those actions or a suggestion to adapt or start something new. Sometimes we can say prayers on automatic pilot, reciting well-known words without much conviction. But to be conscious of every word we utter or think takes prayer into a different level of communication. Meditation is also best done not squeezed into an expectation of what you want or think it should be, but rather a gradual unfolding of what it could be, which will change and flow accordingly. Having the space to listen and to be open to what arises is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. We surrender our will into thy will and become at one with the greater universe and God. Anything done with intention is highlighted today. It could be via lighting a candle to remember a loved one, painting a mandala, doing a good deed to help another, observing silence, taking a mindful walk where every sense is alive to what wishes to be shown, or taking time to count your blessings and thank God for all you have. You may find it helpful to use tools to help you still your mind, deepening your practice. These may include crystals, aromatherapy oils, prayer books, healing tinctures, incense, and more. Setting up an altar in your home or workplace can also help create a conducive environment. Fill this with meaningful things that help you connect. Photographs, artwork, statues. These things simply act as keys to help bring you into deeper awareness, offering your senses cues that are helpful. Churches and places of worship have always been adorned with beauty. It is a way to celebrate God, but here no middleman is needed, and you create a direct and meaningful connection that enriches you deeply. You are also reminded that spiritual practice is about how we conduct ourselves and how we live our life, to make our life a living testament to what we hold true, and to honor it is the biggest way we can demonstrate our practice every day, to live as Jesus would. So I was talking earlier about, I've been doing my guided meditations laying on this massage table. I'll play the bowls sometimes, I'm coming in here like I've got all these beautiful mandalas that Divine Rose Wisdom has painted, available for sale if you're interested in taking a look at any of them as well. They add energy to my space. I have the painting on the wall, and when I'm playing the bowls, I'll often just stare at different birds. Yesterday, for example, we were with my parents sitting on the deck upstairs and watching kookaburras that came to have a swim in the pool and just sit in the trees and, talking to them, watching the birds. That's very mindful, sitting there and just counting our blessings, the fact that we can sit and look at trees and there's kookaburras and lorikeets and king parrots and other birds flying around. Occasionally I'll sit out there in the morning and a pheasant cuckoo will fly past, or the last it's been a bit rainy, there's been a few black cockatoo flying around and I can hear them in the distance and I'm like, come on. And then I'm so grateful when I can see them in the distance flying through the bush, flying around the perimeter of the home. It's just magical. They're one of my favorites, the black cockatoos. So yeah, I use these sprays, as you would know, to connect in. And when I've done my guided meditations in recent weeks, I've been spraying from Archangel Zadkiel and Gabriel to Raphael today, and Jophiel and Uriel have been very much in the spectrum. So yeah, that's what I do as part of my practice. What do you do? Do you have a practice? Do you like to just stare at clouds? I know I've been pulling cards occasionally and getting a cloud gazing kind of image, or you might light a candle and just candle gaze to get your mindset clear. I know when I'm at the gym and I'll sit in the sauna, sometimes I want to chit chat. Sometimes it feels good to be able to have a conversation with a friend and just talk about stuff, let it out. But then silence can be beautiful as well. Sometimes the monkey mind can play a lot in our head. And I know I've had days where I've sat in there and I'm like, I can't sit here anymore. I've got things to do. I need to get up and just go do them. And doing something at the moment where you're inspired to go and get something accomplished, done, dusted, off the list is helpful as a ritual. Just being able to take action when the action and energy is there for you to take action. With intention, of course, always. Other messages I know that have been very much in the spectrum have been like just using a discernment and the being able to have structure and routine and some sort of spiritual practice in our lives to be able to come back to self and ground and calm down our nervous system. Grounding mats, I know a lot of people use them too, can be helpful in having a clear mind when it comes to what's going on and discerning what's truth and what isn't too. So it's very important to be having those practices in our world, in our individual worlds at the moment too, and always. It's part of the new earth. It's part of us moving forward in our own, power and leading ourselves in this life. But you don't need me sitting here lecturing to you. You know what's right for you. We're here as self-healing people that know ourselves and are learning who we are and how we operate each day. So I send my love to you this April, and until next month, have a wonderful April. And don't forget, I will be making that meditation in the next day or two over the Easter weekend. I'll pop it together. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.